Murder complaints are filed against a 15-year-old student tagged in the deadly school shooting in Tacloban City. The House Prosecution Panel asks the Senate Impeachment Court to open a box containing the tax records of Vice President Sara Duterte and her husband, Mans Carpio. Drowned Ateneo basketball player Rene Baterbonia is laid to rest in his hometown of Tacloban, Agusan del Sur amid an outpouring of grief. The International Criminal Court reminds lawyers trials are decided in court, not by public opinion. And a deadly record-setting heatwave grips Western Europe. Tacloban police confirm murder complaints have been filed against a 15-year-old student tagged in the deadly school shooting in Tacloban City. 3 students were killed and 15 others were wounded in the shooting, while 5 more sustained injuries not caused by gunfire. Police Lieutenant Evelyn Diaz says the complaint filed before the Tacloban City Prosecutor's Office was for 3 counts of murder, 3 counts of frustrated murder, and multiple counts of serious physical injuries. Initial findings of the police investigation show the minors appeared to have planned the attack. Investigators found the 14-year-old arrived at San Jose National High School at 7:30 a.m. and entered a restroom after the Monday flag ceremony. The 15-year-old joined him in the restroom and both left an hour later with a gunfire erupting at around 9:20 a.m. Police investigation indicates the minors fired at least 34 rounds. Both minors are under the custody of the Tacloban City Social Welfare and Development Office. Diaz says the younger 14-year-old will undergo an intervention program. Under the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006, minors exactly 15 years old or younger are exempt from criminal liability but shall be subjected to an intervention program. The law says minors even a day older than 15 but under 18 years old are exempt from criminal liability unless he or she has acted with discernment. If there is discernment, the minor may face criminal charges. Meantime, the Commission on Human Rights launches its own probe into the school shooting incident. The House Prosecution Panel has asked the Senate Impeachment Court to open a sealed box containing the tax records of Vice President Sara Duterte and her husband, Mans Carpio. This for marking as evidence during Duterte's impeachment pre-trial conference. House Prosecutor Laila de Lima says the prosecution had filed a manifestation before the Senate Impeachment Court.
So since we are in the marking of exhibits, this is the proper stage na kailangan na rin siguro buksan yan para magkaroon na ng inventory of the contents of that particular BIR box.
In April, the House Justice Committee decided against opening the box due to legal concerns. For Senate Clerk of Court Renato Bantug Jr., the opening of the BIR box should be decided by the impeachment court itself. Bantug also says the scheduled start of the impeachment trial on July 6 is tight but not impossible. He adds, the pre-trial order, a document which lists the sequence for presenting arguments, pieces of evidence and witnesses, and schedule of trial, is expected to be released on Monday, June 29. Drowned Ateneo basketball player Rene Baterbonia is laid to rest at the new municipal cemetery in his hometown of Tacloban, Agusan del Sur. This comes 2 weeks after he and teammate Divine Adili died in a tragic team-building activity in Dipaculaw, Aurora. Baterbonia, remembered as Tacloban's pride, will be the first person to be buried at the new Tacloban Municipal Memorial Park. The outpouring of grief and support comes as Baterbonia's family, community, and supporters from around the country gather to bid him farewell. In his homily on Monday night, June 22, Bishop Ruben Labajo of the Diocese of Prosperidad in Agusan del Sur says the life of Baterbonia remains an enduring inspiration to all.
Rene's story was our story. Was a rising star, an MVP who played with the passion of a purpose-driven young man.
Several personalities came to pay their respects in his wake, including PBA player Scotty Thompson and Nards Pinto and actress Sofia Andres. The Tacloban Municipal Government declares June 8 of every year as Rene Clerk Baterbonia Day. Meantime, Adili's remains head home to Nigeria. Fellow Ateneo players and Nigerian athletes Prince Eze and Solomon Okereke are among those who sent Adili off. In related news, the Commission on Higher Education also issues a show-cause order to the Ateneo de Manila University. This after the Ateneo allegedly failed to provide the requested information on the June 8 incident. The International Criminal Court Trial Chamber 3 issues a reminder to lawyers regarding media interviews. This is due to the past interviews of Rodrigo Duterte's former counsel and international lawyer Nicholas Kaufman.
We see no reason why counsel should feel it necessary to make any comment to the media. The appropriate forum for counsel to raise matters is in the courtroom. Trials are not conducted by the court of public opinion, but by this court during the course of the proceedings.
The Trial Chamber 3 held the second status conference on Duterte's case on Tuesday, where it discussed matters which included the counsel's public statements. Presiding Judge Joanna Corner also reminds the media not to report about the things said during the trial's private sessions. The upcoming status conferences are scheduled for July 14, September 7, October 13, and November 2. Duterte may waive his right to appear before the status conferences, but he is required to appear during the actual trial that starts on November 30. Western Europe is in the grip of a deadly, record-setting heatwave as of Wednesday, June 24. France records on Tuesday its hottest day since records began nearly 80 years ago. Temperature peaks at 44.3 degrees Celsius in the southwestern town of Pisos. Authorities seek to restore electricity to thousands of homes hit by power cuts in the northwestern region of Brittany. At least 48 people died in France from drowning in rivers, lakes, and canals across the country as they attempted to seek respite from the crippling heat. 2 children aged 4 and 2 are found dead in their family's car in southeastern France. Residents and tourists are also seen cooling off in the Canal Saint-Martin. The Eiffel Tower in the Louvre Museum also shut early on Tuesday. In Paris, where the annual Fashion Week was underway, onlookers are sweating during the Louis Vuitton show as male models showed off creations by pop singer Pharrell Williams. In Spain, 2 elderly people died of heat stroke as extreme temperatures exceeded 40 degrees Celsius. In Britain, train operators advise commuters to take only essential journeys on Wednesday and Thursday as the heat brings speed restrictions. Italy's health ministry issues its highest heat alert for 16 cities, from Florence and Milan to Rome, Turin, and Verona. Conditions in Italy are expected to worsen, with meteorologists saying the heat wave is likely to peak between Sunday and Monday. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the Rappler app.